Hey guys.
Hey, another podcast with just us two?
Yeah, weird.
Weird.
Yeah, because I'm
Weird.
usually not here on these days
Yeah.
that we're of this recording because
Yeah,
I
it's
worked on these days, but I
it's
took
a
the day off.
Sunday
Yeah,
today.
yeah, I took the day off to.
Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Just only a month
already.
away.
Yeah, already. It's already so.
Yeah. You got Bills or Chiefs? Oh, those are both AFC teams. Trick question.
Oh no, I don't.
How many
I did not
NFL
pay.
teams?
I did not pay attention to the Super Bowl. I was fortunate enough to. I finished. We got all the work done, so I was able to go home early for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But
Do you watch the Super Bowl? Is that a thing you do?
only the halftime show.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Yeah. No, I didn't I wasn't invested in it. It's just that's what everyone in my family was watching it for.
Oh.
Cause you're gonna hate me. My dad's a Jets fan.
I already knew you guys were New York people.
I'm not. I don't really. I mean I was when I was younger, but that was more like when you're a kid and you want to be cool
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
your parents. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't even take it so seriously though.
There's a lot of people who take it seriously.
Oh my god! Wait, with the Super Bowl, did you see the thing about the girl who broke up with her boyfriend over the commercial?
Over the commercial?
So, there was this Reddit post, and this girl's I think it was the "Am I the A?" I think it was one of those kinds, but she was so there was this commercial that was tricking people into thinking you switch the channel or
That
something.
Tubi commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So her boyfriend got really pissed off and started accusing her of changing the channel, and she was like, "No, it's just a commercial." And he punched a hole in the wall, and she broke up with him, and she was like, it was blowing up. That post was blowing up everywhere, and I kept seeing it, and I was like,
What the
and there was
fuck?
dudes defending it, and "Oh, she shouldn't have messed with the football." What?
Okay. No. There's so many things wrong with that. Oh, no. First of all, the guy should watch his football.
I guarantee that man's name was Kyle.
Kyle or fucking Derek or some shit.
Yeah.
Calm down, Chester. Jeez. I mean, that commercial got really, caught people off guard. I was fortunate not to see it.
I'm
I think I was
the
away
exact
from the
because
TV.
to compare one of the last She-Hulk episode to the same something similar to that where it's it looks like you switched you exited the show and back on the Disney Plus menu,
Yeah.
and that caught me off guard, but I just found it funny, so I don't know why people are so mad about it.
I think it's different because, with that,
I know.
they could easily get back into the show.
Yeah,
But with the game, it's you don't want to miss anything, and it's the Super Bowl, obviously.
it's the Super Bowl doing it to you too, so it's oh, what?
Because the way they did it was it's hey, welcome back to the Super Bowl, and then they fucking do the commercial that way. It's you want to get back to the game.
Yeah, so I wasn't really I wasn't really invested in the teams this year. I guess I don't.
I mean,
It's just because I'm not a sports person.
Neither
either.
New York or Massachusetts, so
you didn't really.
no one really was around here.
I mean, I did watch the.
I know Bills or Eagles.
I did
fan.
because I know the only thing I watched was I didn't watch the halftime show fully. Because I just literally when my mom picked me up, she was watching it on her phone because she was like, "Come on, we have to get home.
We have to see this.
We have to see Rihanna."
Everyone I know is the exact opposite. Because
oh my god, everyone's so mad about that.
Everyone about the halftime show.
Yeah.
Rihanna can only do so much when she's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Imagine men complaining about seeing someone as fine as Rihanna.
Hey, you know that meme where she was just light skin staring at the camera?
Yeah.
I saw a post about it on Instagram where someone just posted the screenshot and
It's kind of crazy.
I commented she knew I was watching.
It's kind of crazy. It's her and Beyonce felt like they never aged.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's weird, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what money can do for people.
Yeah. They're both super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't really like invested. Like, oh my god, I have to watch this. Like, not like that. I would do quick glances like once in a while, just being like, oh, good. Are they doing? I was like, is she gonna do Diamonds? All right, I like Diamonds. Diamonds is a good
Is
song.
Kanye gonna come out?
Yeah.
I saw people talk about that. Like, is Kanye gonna come out? Because they did a song together. I forgot what it
I saw
was.
the thing where it's like I saw one that's like if Tom Holland doesn't show up dressed in drag to do Umbrella, I'm walking out. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, because that performance was legendary.
Yeah.
That's like my
Uh,
favorite episode of Lip Sync Battle too, because it was like Tom just it was. I saw one comment I saw. It's like Tom woke up and chose violence on Zendaya, and I was like, that is 100%. Like he could have just let her win, but he was like, no, I'm gonna dress in drag and like do go like all out on Umbrella.
yeah. He really did go all out, honestly. Jeez.
Yeah, yeah. I
Uh,
mean, like I didn't really like. I think the only part I did watch, I watched the the victory speech. I think like when the victory
yeah,
like
the Lombardi Trophy
yeah.
thing. Then, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only part I like saw.
Yeah. I wasn't really rooting for either team. I hate both teams. I know Bill's Eagles fan though. You remember 2018 when our teams faced off in the Super Bowl? Me and Bills.
The Patriots
Yeah.
and the Bills.
No. Bills. You know Bill
Bill.
from our classes in high school?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I can't say his name, his
Yeah,
actual
yeah,
name.
yeah. I know.
Yeah. His team won though, which was bad. Not good. But
Yeah.
good for him, I guess. You know?
Uh-huh. You know, like Bill. He has like I don't know. He chose his like rap alter ego from like. I'm not. I don't want to because I don't want to get into like specifics. I don't want to like accidentally. But he chose like an obscure character from like a really popular franchise, and I just find it hilarious.
Yeah.
So he follows me on both accounts. Let me show you. I'll show you.
I saw he used a blue
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. With the one with the sunglasses, I think.
No.
Oh, it's just a random
Yeah,
one.
just a random one.
Yeah, I was like, okay, cool.
I remember him and oh, he was down bad for this girl I liked in high school, and he kept like posting about her.
Really? Bell or someone else?
It was the blue guy.
The blue guy.
So I know it was him. It obviously was him.
Blue guy.
But he like he was like posting like all the things of him hitting her up, and he posted like her like when you deal like, with like Snapchat, they sometimes would post like a selfie and then like the text bar, you know what I'm talking about? And she just wrote like, I'm not interested.
God damn.
Yeah, so anyway, with her, this is how weird she was. So she was on I had in like older Twitter, like in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like I barely used that one too. And I remember I found her Twitter.
Yeah.
And she would post nothing about Leafy, and she photoshopped her face in Leafy's face of them doing it.
Sex? How old was she?
A minor?
Yeah.
Younger than me. This was high school, so I might have been like 16.
Oh,
She might have been like 15-ish. 15,
yeah.
14. So, yeah, no, this might have been like 2016, 2017. So, yeah, she might have been like 15, maybe. Yeah,
Wow.
that was lovely to look. I remember looking at it and I'm like, what the hell?
Just waking up to it, like, okay, alright, well, good for you.
Yeah, and then I remember because I had a class with her. And I was in a group text with some of my classmates that I was sat with, and I was like, "Hey, should I like try to talk to her?" And they both were like, "No, you gotta stay away from her. She's such a a bitch. Like you gotta get. You can't. And I'm like, all right then.
All right.
So I don't. Made me.
That's so bizarre that like anyone would do that. Just like
A
Photoshop
Photoshop.
having sex with someone. Imagine if like a
It was in
guy did that.
yeah, it was in like a it was in one of those naughty positions too.
I mean,
So
yeah.
it's like it would be like back in the day when they would like cut out. It reminds me of Have you seen the Adam Sandler movie Blended?
Blended.
When they go to Africa
That sounds vaguely familiar.
with Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore,
Yeah.
and one of the Drew Barrymore's kid, he like took a picture of the babysitter and put on like a Playboy cover.
Oh my god.
It was like it's like that energy.
Yeah. So weird to do. God damn. Yeah. No. This is not good, honestly.
Yeah, that was
Like,
yeah. I see her account on like Facebook, like and like people you may know. I'm like, yeah, I'm not adding her. Like,
no.
heck
Whenever I
no.
see anyone from we went to school with pop up and suggestions, I'm always just like, I'm not following them.
No way.
No. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I don't want to see that you have married and have kids. Like,
Yeah, good for
I don't
you.
want to. I don't want to feel old
Yeah.
or
No.
inadequate.
Yeah, no. I already feel shitty enough. I don't need to see someone else I went to high school with do
I know
successful.
guy with the T who I was really cool with. You know, he was blonde. You know who I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah.
He just had a kid.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, congratulations, man.
Yeah, guy we went to
Elementary
elementary
school.
with,
Then he
yeah.
moved. Then he moved.
Yeah.
Then he came back in middle school. Yeah, he came back in middle school.
Middle school.
Yeah.
His name began with... Are we talking about the same guy? His name began with an S?
No, T.
T.
He was really popular.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we were like cool though. He went to my house
two of
once.
them.
He went to my house once.
Yeah. Him
dinner
and
with
his
me.
brother.
No, not his, I don't think he had a brother.
He did.
Blonde
See?
hair,
Yeah.
like
His-
not like dark blonde, like blonde, like
Yeah.
bright.
Yeah. Him and his brother came over,
Let me see.
hung out. His last name started
With
an
an
R.
R, yeah. Okay, we're talking about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
He had a younger brother. He threw a softball at me, and I went in the garage and cried. I was trying to play tough. I couldn't play tough. He really chucked at me, though. He chucked it at my
He's a
chest.
good guy though. He was like one of the popular kids. Like he was a good guy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't have any problem with him. He was
Yeah,
cool.
no. Because, I think if you go to elementary school with someone, if you had a good experience with them there, you're bound to have, like, a good experience with them in middle school and high school. I think it's that kind of thing. Because, like you said, everyone we went to elementary school with was nice to you in middle school.
I know. He was
Yeah.
like he wanted to join in middle school. I was in the Special Olympics because I'm disabled, and
Yeah.
I was gonna have so in the Special Olympics, you can have people like obviously like able people like volunteer and do. He was gonna do that with me
Yeah.
because he plays basketball.
Yeah.
I was thinking, man, with him on our team, we're gonna be unstoppable. Because he was a good baller too. Like,
Yeah.
he knew how to.
You knew how to...
I that's the only
Dribble
sport
those balls.
I don't watch, but I'll still vibe with. I still vibe with basketball.
basketball.
Yeah, but I don't like do like NBA and stuff. Kind of like it's not really. I don't really like watching professional sports. Then like,
Yeah.
it's not really
Yeah.
my cup of tea these days.
Basketball is really kind of the only one I don't watch. And I'm the complete opposite from you. I do not vibe with basketball at all.
Yeah.
I only watch the finals once in a while. I didn't even care the
Yeah,
Celtics
but
winning last year.
instead of him, we got the girl with I'll just say girl with the A.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one that, if you remember, she was able to graduate earlier than us.
Maybe.
Like, she was super hot.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, no. I don't think she probably doesn't, like... Yeah, like, she was one who was like, I did everything. I'm gonna graduate early. So she graduated a year earlier than us.
Was she in our grade? Damn.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's like a couple of kids like that just were able to graduate early for some reason. What was it? Because I vaguely remember something like that.
Her last name is an A too.
AA.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Probably don't.
Yeah.
I think she was the one that like one like I don't remember. I think it was like one of those things where like I think everyone liked her, but we all know like this one guy like really liked her. Guy with an N.
Calvin and
Yeah, and his last initial was an N too.
oh
I think that was middle school or maybe early high school if I can remember correctly. But yeah, I know he was down bad for, and like because like I remember yeah, like I mean, you can tell she's a good person by volunteering to do something like that too,
yeah.
because that's not something everyone would want to do. Like, but yeah, it was cool seeing her. I remember we did a tournament. We stayed in like a hotel and stuff. We met at like a restaurant. It was pretty. That was like the only thing like sports thing I ever did,
Yeah.
like in terms of like doing like athletics and stuff. That was the only thing I did. Then I did swimming for a bit, and I won a couple gold medals. I don't know how I did, but
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely like basketball more.
Hmm. I unfortunately can't do that many sports as I wanted to. Um.
I yeah.
Yeah. I was considering
I'm
doing
not yeah, I'm not
volleyball.
really like the athlete type. And
Yeah.
with Special Olympics, it was easier for me because it's a much slower pace and not everyone's as aggressive. Because I remember in middle school, I played basketball and, with some of the kids who actually did like in our school,
Yeah.
and they were brutal. Like
Yeah.
they like hit me and stuff. I'm like, there's no. I was
Yeah.
like, because I was trying to keep like that slow pace, but they would elbow.
They
Like
are aggressive.
I remember I got whacked in the forehead by the ball, like bouncing off the rim, just like
Yeah.
like they're it was really they're brutal.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember in middle school in gym class, I always had this like girl who was like my rival, and we were just like
you're
so
right.
brutal. We were so brutal to each other.
Oh my
Like we were just pushing each other, shoving each other. She shoved me back, I would shove her back. It was so funny. I don't remember her name though. I think it might have begun with a G.
in our grade.
I think she might have been Greek because she had like a long last name.
Hmm.
But yeah, actually, I'll tell you on Discord.
I'll tell you on Discord the girl I was talking about.
Yeah, I don't remember her last name though, but began.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, was she brunette?
she was a brunette. Yeah, I think
Okay.
she might have had glasses.
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
See if you remember her.
Let me
She's the one.
see.
She graduated early.
Oh, was she
She was
blonde?
blonde,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I had robotics with her, and for some reason one day she just didn't decide to help, and she moved desks like it was a group project.
Oh yeah, robotics sucked.
Did you have the?
A trans woman?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think everyone had them. I don't know what to call them, so I'm just gonna call them them. But I had them, and they were
They left because they were getting so much.
yeah.
It was rough.
I think one time they just talked about getting nipple piercings, and I was just like, all right, good for you. But yeah,
Oh, it was actually Bill was in my class. He was in my robotics class.
yeah,
Oh my god, I don't want to talk. There's just this one time. Do you know when the teacher like does that like over the shoulder thing?
yeah.
You know when they're like leaning on the desk and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So one time their crack was exposed.
The crack was exposed.
Yeah. And I was like, Bill. I was like, Bill, I just saw the most traumatizing thing today. I saw. I I didn't mean to see it.
It was an accident.
Yeah, I told him, and he just walked away from me like speed walk.
Damn. I would like to do something with him on the channel, hopefully.
Oh
I doubt it though. I tried messaging him like, hey.
No, have him do our theme, do it like the FGC theme because he does music.
I one time I messaged him like, hey, can you do like a 20-second thing for me for YouTube? And he's like, sure. And then we never talked about it ever again.
Yeah, I had him and a couple other guys in that class that we were like that I like was still like good with in high school, and still like today. Obviously with Bill, like, Bill was in that class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of classes with him. Like kind of crazy.
I did as well. We met in 6th grade, the first day of 6th grade, and then we vibed. Not really at first, because he thought I was fucking annoying. The first day of 7th grade, we had our first class together in 7th grade on the first day, and I forgot who hid behind the door, but one of us hid behind the door. I think it was him who was trying to hide from me, and I opened the door and I was like, hey, and he's like, fuck. It's just like, it's you, and it's like, nope, yeah, it's me. We're having class together. Let's go.
I know one of them. I remember. His name starts with an E. He was also like dark, like
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah.
I remember we were like just talking in this robotics class, and he was like, he wanted to just like do the handshake. He's like, no, this is how you do it. And he showed me how the cool guys do the handshake.
The brothers.
Yeah, the brothers. I was like, yeah, really. So every time they like do that, I know what to do.
Yeah.
They do the. I think it's like you go like that, and you do like the cup.
The dab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just do like the cup, like
Yeah.
to the shake. Yep, that's how you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy at work who's a light skin, like just out of nowhere, like did the dab thing with me. I instantly like knew what to do. I was like palm and hands, slap, shake, the skedaddle, all of that. I knew what to do.
Yeah.
I was prepared.
Mm-hmm.
So funny.
Yeah. Good times.
Good times indeed. I do miss high school sometimes. A bit. But that is life. Sometimes you need to move on from things. And I still go back to the high school occasionally when it's in session.
What? You do?
No.
What?
No. I'm not one of those.
I've thought about
seniors.
like actually genuinely visiting. But I feel like I'd be so scared of like walking in and seeing like everything just changed like
I know.
drastically, and I'd be like,
know.
what happened? Because my sister's gonna be a senior next year, and I got like the class list, and I was looking at the list. I'm like, what are we did not have any of these, and I was like, what? Like, introduction to songwriting. I'm like, what?
What?
Rock music 101. I'm like, excuse me, and like,
I have
like-
music classes now.
yeah.
I've been thinking.
I remember
about,
the video. I remember the video game design class was like new when we were in high school.
Yeah.
That was like, and
That
everyone
was
like
that
was
class.
like that. Everyone just rushed into.
I would kill myself if I did.
Oh
that
my god,
class.
I would have failed.
Isn't it like coding shit or
Yeah.
some shit? Yeah, no, I could have never done that class. I want to visit the elementary school.
You
It's-
want to see if your handprint's still there?
Hey, I forgot about that.
Did they paint it over?
They probably painted
Oh
over
no,
everything.
I hope not.
Yeah, no, I doubt that's how stuff is. It's been nearly 2 decades since we've been there, if not, right?
2011.
2009.
I think that's when I got mine, because they wrote the date.
Yeah,
I think I was there, the elementary school. Obviously a while ago, because it was probably with my sister,
yeah.
and I remember seeing it still there. So maybe it's still there.
I'm the youngest in my family, obviously. So the last time I was there was 2011.
Yeah. So
Have you gotten there since for your sister?
well, she's in the high school
Yeah.
now, so obviously not.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's weird. It's weird. Um, they have a new playground there.
Might have seen it, like driving by or
Yeah,
whatever.
like they tore down the old
Oh
one
my god.
and they made like a bigger, better one and a different part of the. Remember where we used to play? Like not maybe you, but I used to play flag like touch football there, and that big open field. That's where they fucking built it, so people can no longer play flag football or some shit there. They can't do running anymore there. Fuck.
It's crazy.
I know. I think the left side facing the school is where the side like the big field is at now. But it's fucking bizarre. I hate
Man,
when
I remember.
time
I
changes.
remember. I think in that area, I tripped. Oh, you might remember this. I tripped on a big branch, and I think I sprained my ankle.
That sounds familiar.
I
Remember
went to we went to like the doctor, and I had to wear. I don't think I had to wear a cast or anything, but like I had to wear something.
I remember. I don't remember what gate it was. It was wintertime though, and remember the
Oh
the
my god! Recess was such a pain in the winter because you had to put on your snow boots and your
yeah,
jacket and
yeah.
your snow
Remember we had a
pants.
the southern principal, and they would not let us go outside
Oh,
at all because they thought it was like, oh, yeah, kids don't like it. Even though we were fucking used to it because we live in Massachusetts, and that dumb bitch came from Texas, where they don't get snow at all. But I
yeah. I
remember,
remember hearing in high school that it was like with the superintendent, like I would determine if the school's canceled or not. I'll just look outside my window, like what?
you live in fucking
Like you just like if like you just like there's like we have a weather, we have a news, we have weather. You can look on your phone. You can look on the TV. You can look on any screen. You don't have to look outside your window and you'll see that starting to snow and be like, oh, it's not gonna snow at all. Like it's probably gonna pick up.
yeah. But I remember one time I got injured one winter day because like they brought over at the time our local AHL's team mascot and they called us over like to take a picture with them and there was like this huge
Oh no,
snowbank.
was that the one with the fire truck?
I
That
don't know.
picture?
No, it was
Okay.
something
Oh my
completely
god.
different.
That day was scary.
um
Do you remember
I
that?
no, let me tell my fucking story, idiot.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ. I so there's this huge snowbank. I was at the playground. I was running towards. There's this huge snowbank that was like this huge mound of snow. I jump off of it, and I for some I slipped on the ground. I hit this part like
Ooh.
this bone right here on my thigh. I open it like, and it was like all this blood starting to
Oh.
move, like come out. And I was like, okay. I told no one about it. I think I told like one person about it, and they're like, "Matt, get over there. I don't care. Take the picture with the mascot." And I'm like, "Okay." It was a hockey mascot.
Oh yeah. I'm so mad they changed the team.
I know.
I'm low key pissed.
I know. I know. I mean, even though the team name now is kind of original, but still though, I love the old logo.
I went to a couple of their games as like when I was little.
I went to games with my dad.
I might still have the clapper.
The clapper.
It's like
The foam finger thing.
no, not the foam finger. It's like this like thing has like a bunch of hands. And if you like waved it, would like clap.
I think I got that. I got the foam finger though.
Yeah,
I still might have merchandise.
I remember when
in my old
I don't
room.
like I didn't like pay attention. Then I would see like I saw like the team name. I'm like, who the hell are they? And I was like, oh, it's them. I'm like, why did they change the name?
Yeah, they changed it like 5 years ago.
I'm like, that
They
was
went to the finals last year, but I
so
didn't go to
dumb.
the team.
That's so dumb. I still can't stand that.
You know why they changed it? Because they were close to. I think they relocated, but then like a few months later, they got a new team here.
Yeah.
The league, the AHL, changes its teams a lot. Like the oldest team is like 10 years old, 20,
Yeah.
20-ish years old. If I go in my room, I could probably find old merchandise.
Yeah, I don't know if I still have it. I might have it somewhere, maybe. Yeah.
I remember there's a team like in the middle of the state, the Sharks.
Wait, I actually might remember that day. The mascot came to the school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might remember that. Now that you're like mentioning it, maybe.
I remember the name. I don't know if I should say it. I don't know if it's
Like
the
the
same
team name?
No, I remember the team name.
Oh.
But the mascot name begin with an S.
No, I don't remember his name. I don't remember that. I don't remember that lore, man.
I can text it to you.
Is it still the same name? Did they change his name too?
I actually don't know the name of the current one. I think I might.
Oh my god, they changed him too. Yeah, that was a.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, I remember. You just said. Yeah, I remember. This is bringing back.
I'm searching up the new mascot name. Yeah, they changed it. They changed it.
Oh my
You're
god.
not gonna like it. You're not gonna like
Show
it.
me. What? No! Why?
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
At least the old one sounds cool.
Yeah.
It sounds like 90s edgy like name for like, but it's actually like it makes sense. But that one's just
Oh
even
my
dumb.
god, the fucking logo, dude. I just searched. Hang on, let me go to images. Hang on, it's taking a while to load. Yeah, I remember this guy.
Yeah.
Remember the fucking Falcon?
Yeah,
Oh,
that brings
yeah.
back.
Jeez, man. The blue jerseys. Hell yeah.
I don't even. I still.
Look at that fucking logo.
Oh, I
right
know.
there.
It's badass, you know?
Fucking old school logo right there. I hope they bring the fucking team back someday. They go back to the fucking.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. It's weird because it's like.
You want to go?
That's such like an out of context thing. Like, oh yeah, a mascot guy came to our school and we don't even remember why.
It might have been an advertisement sponsor, some shit
yeah,
like that.
didn't he go into like classrooms or something, or was that like
Maybe.
outside?
I remember it outside. I think they might have bought him in the cafeteria, maybe. I only remember him outside because of the injury I got. That's about it, though.
Yeah. But
damn.
But what I was talking about, do you remember that picture we had to take that day on that bright sunny morning? Dude, we had to look up at the fire truck.
They positioned
that was the worst.
That look up into the fucking sun.
Yeah.
Like, hey kids, look up into the sky, and the sun was directly behind the cameraman.
And it was a bright day too, so it was like even worse.
It was bright every time. Like, it was all fucking cloudy the days leading up to it. It's like, okay, we're gonna have a cloudy day. Nope, sunny always the day of.
That was a painful day.
I know. I mean, the only painful thing was the picture, and then after that, it was pretty okay. After that.
That was when we did outside and did stuff, right? Is that why we did it?
Yeah.
I think.
Field day.
Nice job.
What do you mean?
Okay. Don't expose us like that.
Fun day.
Yeah, fun day.
Fun day.
I always lost. I think because wasn't it like a competition?
Yeah, it was competition. Everyone was wearing their own color shirts.
Yeah, I was not very good.
Yeah.
I didn't really care though. I was just in it for the fun.
Yeah.
I was in for the fun, not the glory.
Yeah. I tried hard at it a lot. I think
I preferred the one in middle school when we went out, because it wasn't like a competition or anything. We were just like chilling.
I remember
that was a great day. I loved that day.
I prefer the one in elementary school, honestly.
That was we had the DJ sound booth. There was like that little the trailer we went in. There was a bunch of arcade games.
I never went in it.
I don't think I did. I might have.
I
think there was like food trucks.
I only played soccer 90% of the time because in middle school I was friends with all the soccer people.
There was that.
I played goalie.
There was like that bungee thing where it was like you would run and then the thing would like pull you back.
I remember that. I think that was in both elementary school and middle school. I remember.
Yeah, that was a really fun day. I preferred that because it was like, because I didn't have the stress of like we have to win. It was more just like, hey, we're just gonna chill and.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that in elementary school either, but like, there's more of a team unity because there was like actual film teams. I think of like the colored shirts by middle school.
Okay. I'll do this comparison. It was like, like the elementary school was more like a game kind of thing. Well,
Yeah.
middle school was just like
The
just
more
us
chill.
just us celebrating and stuff.
I don't remember any celebration. I remember the
Well, it was
chilling.
like because we did it in the eighth grade. It was to celebrate us going to high school.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, they gave us
Mainly.
that one. I forgot what day it was, what they called it, but it was
It
yeah,
might
it
have
was
been the
that.
same thing.
But it was that. It was just a day. I don't think we did any classes that day, or we just did some in the morning, and then like the rest of
I
the
think
day.
wasn't it we did the test, and then we just had fun for the rest of the day.
Yeah, it was like we went outside. They had the DJ.
Yeah.
They're playing like loud music.
You can continue, but I just remember someone from elementary school.
They had. I think they had a food truck. I think maybe
Maybe.
or like pizza or something. Maybe I don't.
Didn't they have ice cream?
Maybe
I never had it, but I think I remember them
I don't.
having
Yeah, I
ice
don't
cream.
remember much of that day. I just remember the that bungee bounce house thing.
Yeah.
There was like the arcade room.
I
Yeah, that was like good.
I remember we did that game where they had those 6 boats. It's like a stop sign shaped thing, and people. I played it all the time where you hit the ball and you're trying to hit someone's legs. I was a fucking pro at that. I played that constantly in middle school. I forgot what it was called though. But remember in elementary school, they had movie nights.
Oh, yo, you're bringing back some memories. You know what I remember about that day? You remember when you could? You remember you could order candy and stuff ahead?
Yeah.
Do you remember? I don't know if you were there, but if you went to one of them,
I
remember like I was like I wanted a chocolate bar,
Yeah.
and I thought I'd get when you think of a chocolate bar, what do you think of?
Hershey's.
Exactly. I got off brand. I remember looking at it and just being like, what?
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Like what?
It's like, I mean, what the fuck is this shit?
Like it looked like it was like I don't remember the brand name, but it looked like something like an old person would buy too.
Yeah.
Man, that was you brought back some.
I've been
memories
thinking
with
about
that.
elementary school and middle school a lot lately. Just been nostalgic a lot.
I don't remember what movie we watched. I just remember.
I
being
remember.
there. I just remember being there.
Fuck, I think I vaguely remember one of the movies. It was like a museum movie.
Was it Night at the Museum?
Not Night at the Museum, but it was
Oh
like a
wait,
Toy
no.
Story movie.
I remember. I think wasn't one of the movies the toy shop, wasn't
The
it?
toy shop?
Mr.
Yes!
Mr.
Toy shop, something.
Mr. Ingorium's Wonderum Emporium?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Mr.
Mr.
Wonderum Emporium. Just look up that.
Mr.
Just look up Wonderum Emporium because that's the only part of it I remember. That was like the magic toy shop or something.
Okay, so what came up was Mr. Magmorium's
Let me see.
Wonder Emporium.
Yep, that's it.
If I can see images from the movie.
I know. I think like there's like a song that's associated with the movie that I think Selena Gomez did.
Yeah, because it came out in 2007.
Yeah.
That looks familiar.
Yeah, I think that's one of them. I
Yeah.
feel like it was that or like I don't know why, but I'm thinking one of them was bedtime stories, but I don't know if
I
that's
only
true.
remember
or
the Toy
not.
Shop one.
Yeah.
I remember I went there. I went to one of the movie. I remember.
I just remember that I
couple things.
just remember being so mad about that chocolate bar.
I remember I went there with my sister and her friend once. I remember the pink slips they had to bang. Remember those?
Oh no.
December 18th, 2007 or some shit on it. It always took place in December.
What?
The movie nights.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because it was cold out always. I remember before I went to one, my dad brought me to the gas station. And I got gum.
Do you remember when everyone snuck off to go to the gas station?
I remember they went to the gas station to get coffee.
Yeah.
To get coffee always.
Guy
And
with the
teacher-
C was doing that.
Guy with the C. You're gonna have to text his
Big,
name.
the big one.
The big one? The
Yeah.
Big boy, yeah.
Big boy.
The big boy. The twins, I think, did it.
Oh my god, yo! And they were like, they had to come into the classroom and like, guys, you cannot do this.
I know. The teacher was like, guys, listen, I know the temptation was there, but please stop. Please stop doing this. even though it didn't matter at all.
It was like so easy too. That's the thing, because there was like I think you could just do the crosswalk and just go.
It was like 2 seconds away.
Yeah,
like the gas station in the school are literally
yeah.
closer than our houses.
Yeah, I remember. Like, I remember like we had to go in line. We had to stand in line before school. He comes in with like a coffee. He's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Where did you get that?"
I vaguely
he's like,
remember that.
he's like, "Funny you should say that." I went to the gas station.
I went to the gas station. Damn, I hate that they changed
Wasn't that like a couple of days? Like that was like over a couple of days that was kept happening, or was that just that one day?
I think it was a week, couple weeks it was happening. I forgot what grade it was.
We were 4th or 5th, I think. 4th or 5th, if I remember.
I fucking miss elementary school.
We were definitely not that young to be like going out to like that. We would be stupid enough to like. I mean, we would obviously if we're younger, we're stupider, but we wouldn't be like mischievous, like something as dumb as like walking out and going across the street like that. That's definitely like older, like energy. So yeah, we were definitely like 4th or 5th.
I think it was as early as like 3rd grade.
I don't think so. No, I think it was 5th grade. If I'm thinking,
because
we had the dude as the teacher, the guy, and that
Mr.
happened.
A.
No, we didn't have the female. We had the guy.
Yeah, Mr. A.
Yep. Yeah. So
he yelled at me on the last day. You might remember this.
He's a principal now.
Really? Nice, good for him. It was the final day. We're about to watch the presentation in the cafeteria. And they fed us pancakes.
That too.
They fed us pancakes and all waffle.
I remember that. I think we probably talked about this already. I feel like we did on the channel already.
If not,
but we're refreshing everyone's memory.
Here's the story. One day
we had a big breakfast.
I got like those,
it was like French toast sticks.
I got a lot of those, and the Mr. A was like, "Matt, make sure you eat all of them." And the lunch lady was like, "Make sure you eat all of them." And I was like, "Don't worry, I will." Fast forward like half an hour later, I was full. I had 3 left. I got 5 of them or some shit. I was full already. And Mr. A was like, "Matt, he pulled me out of the cafeteria in the hallway and it was like, the lunch ladies slaved to make those and you didn't eat all of them. What is your problem?" And another teacher had to intervene to like make him like calm down. Like, no, he should have eaten all of them. Like, just making
because you
a
took
scene
more
out of
than
them.
you were supposed to, or
yeah, because I
remember it
took a lot.
I remember. Oh my god! This is the most I've ever in middle school, like 6th grade. We had a pizza party. I remember I just yeeted like 6 pieces of pizza, and the teacher looked at me like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Yo."
You know, there's like 100 students we have to feed, and you do that. Come on.
I was like, I was hungry, but like then after when I was finished, I was like, yeah, I kind of regret doing that. I should.
Yeah. Remember the Greek dodgeball tournament in 6th grade?
Yeah. I remember the South America one too.
Wasn't it soccer?
Yeah.
Soccer? Yeah.
I think my team made it pretty far.
Both my teams lost in like the 1st and 2nd round. I remember. I think.
Yeah, I was on Argentina.
I was on Paraguay. I think. Of course, Argentina fucking made it. Of course. But yeah.
I don't think we won though. I think
I was either Paraguay or Uruguay. One of those two. I get them mixed up.
I remember like there was one where we had to do basketball free throws, and I'm like, because I was on a basketball team, I was like, all right, okay, guys, I'm gonna try to win this. I like to shoot basketball, so I'll see. I remember like I think I did like pretty good, and they were like, "Oh, that's not gonna make a difference." I'm like, you know what? You know what?
I'm gonna find a new team. It was 8th grade. Oh, 7th grade actually.
7th grade was South America. The South America tournament.
No, for basketball. Oh. It was a students versus teachers basketball game.
I might remember that.
And I
know we
got a 3-pointer. And
everyone went
berserk. And that was like the peak in my middle school career, was getting a 3-pointer in the entire school. That's just it. It was all downhill from there.
Yeah, I might remember that.
Like, my phone was perfect. I did the little shoot and switch.
Was that something that we all had to watch?
I at least your own grade. I don't know if the whole school was. Actually, I think the whole school was there because like the whole floor was filled up with like students.
I think I think that's something we had to watch.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. Yeah, I would have. If I was like chosen, I would have been like, oh man, all the pressure's on me now.
I had no pressure
because we have to win. We need a slam dunk on all of them.
You know what's weird? I in situations like that, when all the eyes are on me and it's like a competition, I'm just like, whatever. I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm not scared at all. But like for like random shit where I'm just walking in a hallway in front of my crush, I will trip over every single thing and fuck everything up. But for competition like athletics, I don't care. I will fucking get a slam dunk. I will hit a home run. Actually, no, I was shit at baseball. I completely was dog shit.
So
at
you're
baseball.
trying to say that if getting like talking to your crush was like a sports competition, you'd be a like pro.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we should have done. We should be like, everyone, look at Matt.
We should have.
Like, 3, 2, 1, run!
We should have had like a fucking,
run to do like a parkour, like people would like put hurdles. And you had to do like parkour.
We had an American Pie situation where it was like a competition to see who had a girlfriend first. I would have had a girlfriend in like 2 weeks. God damn. Yeah. We didn't do that for some reason. We were not that creative back then.
Oh no, I was creative because I don't know if you saw. So do you remember when we graduated high school, we got our things from middle school?
What?
Like we would get so in middle school we would put we make time capsules. Do you remember that?
In middle school we made time capsules?
Yeah, and then in graduation we get them back. So you know what I wrote on mine? Do not open unless you get a girlfriend. I saw that. I was like, wait a minute. I was like,
wait. Oh no.
Yeah. I was like, oh no, because I thought by then I would have gotten a girlfriend. I was like, man, I really let myself down.
Did I fucking do one or not? Wait.
It wasn't anything special. It was like an envelope thing. It wasn't anything like special.
I don't remember doing the time capsule thing, but if I did and I didn't get mine, I'm fucking pissed because I would have loved to get one.
Yeah, we like all got them back.
Everyone, like the whole entire grade?
Maybe.
I didn't get shit.
I might have actually. Yeah, did you have? I think it was we did it in a computer class. I think.
Computer class?
Yeah.
I had computer classes, but like I don't remember any time capsule shit.
It wasn't like a literal time like a box. It was like a pack, like the packing envelopes, like the big
writing
like
yourself a note or some shit.
Like the yellowish orange ones, like you know what I'm talking about?
Manila.
Yeah. Folder. No, not like a folder. It was like the. Oh my god. Yeah, they were actually they were kind of like folders, but they were like kind of like a bit more bulkier. Like they're like the.
I vaguely kind of.
Like the They had like the triangle-ish, like flap.
Yeah,
flap.
yeah.
Like that's
the biggish, like the middle-sized ones.
Yeah, like the bigger ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So basically, like an actual envelope of like the color of a manila folder, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit more orangey though.
Yeah. No, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pissed. Because I didn't get shit.
You might have to go down to the school and ask.
I might have to go to middle school right now.
I mean, the high school. The high school might have it then.
They're out of session though. It won't have the same purpose.
I didn't mean like right now.
Just like go to the middle school in session, hold the entire school in hostage. Where the fuck is my envelope?
I was supposed to get it during graduation. That was 5 years ago. I want it back. I want to see what I put in it.
I want to see what I wrote myself. It's just this jumbly English. I can't read it. Okay, you're gonna rewrite this. You're gonna fucking translate this for me because I can't understand it.
Yeah, I like took a picture of it and I posted it on my Instagram. And I was like, I'm sorry, 7th, 8th grade me. Like, I gotta open this.
Damn.
It was in like, it wasn't like just, it was in big, I put it in big bold letters too, like, do not open unless you get a girlfriend.
I mean, I know such a wheel. Right? I know what we can do. You give it to me. I've had girlfriends in the past. I can open it. Because, like, it doesn't say who can open it. I can open it. I can be like, "Yo, look at this, Jake! I found this," and then I can give it to you, and then you can see what's inside of it. Then,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I can't. I'm pretty sure they called everyone down to get theirs. That's weird. I don't know how you didn't get yours.
yeah, I remember in high school they called a lot of people up to like get like a fucking thing. Like it was in the last couple of days, and they called everyone up for
Yeah.
like envelopes or some shit,
Yeah.
and they didn't call me because apparently you can't have detentions,
Oh.
and I had
No,
two
wait.
detentions.
No, wait. Was that for? No, I don't. That's weird. If it was for, like the middle school thing.
No, 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 no. It wasn't for middle school. In the actual high school, like leading up to graduation, they called people out for like I forgot what it was. Um, but for something, and you could only get it if you didn't have detentions or suspensions.
Is it an exempt or something?
No, no, I forgot
Was
what it
it
was.
the? Was it the thing you could wear on graduation?
No,
No,
it was like
because I had something like that.
I forgot what it
It wasn't
was.
like it wasn't. It wasn't like. It was because I like got good grades or something. They. It wasn't like anything like special. It wasn't like valedictorian or anything. It was like just a thing I could wear around my neck. I think. It wasn't
Like
anything. It wasn't anything
it
like
was like
crazy.
well behaved, good graduation.
Oh,
Like all
jeez.
the above. And I couldn't get it because I had two detentions in like the first month of high school. And yeah, super fun, super fun. I think I remember why I got detentions because the first one you were in the class as well. I think
Oh.
ninth grade
Oh, this was
English
this. This
English
was in ninth grade. Wait, so it was like you could not get detentions like ever. Is that?
ever. If you got one
Oh,
detention, even if it was the first day of school in ninth grade,
oh
you
yeah,
couldn't get
that's
it.
kind of brutal. Like for senior year, I can understand, but like that is kind of brutal.
The first detention I got was I was on my Chromebook and the teacher kept telling me to get off it, even though we were doing absolutely fucking nothing. And he reported me, and then the day I found out about my detention, I went in there like pissed as hell, and I was like, man, I don't want to deal with it because like I was pestering him about it, and then I called one of the girls in the class fat, and then he got mad at that, and he reported me again. And then I was like, alright, I'm fucking done. I don't care. I'm not gonna bring this up to him. And then at the end of the year, we were cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
I was like, he was my last class. Actually, no, that's a lie. I think no, he was my last class. When I played baseball in high school,
You
I put
remember?
my
Remember my grandmother were coming.
yeah, I put my baseball stuff in one of his closets because he allowed me to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got off to a rocky start, but
Yeah, I mean it's the beginning
yeah,
of the year. What are you gonna do?
yeah, that's how freshmen are. Obviously, you shouldn't judge a freshman for the entire time at high school. You shouldn't judge under classmen in general. You should only judge them based upon their upperclassmen years, specifically senior year, because that's when you should really get going.
Yeah, maturity and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, funny side story for baseball when I played it in freshman year. We lost our first 8 games. I played in all of the first 8 games we lost in, and then I got benched in the second half of the season. We won. They won all of the games I was benched in. And in the last game of the year, the 13th game, we headed out in a random town, and there was a rain delay, and I was expected to play. I was expected to play pitcher, bat third, and of course there's a rain delay, and the game was canceled. The team forfeited. We got a win. I didn't play in that one. And I never played baseball again because I was like that was such a waste of my fucking time. Because all the games I played in, just domination. I was the last batter to get stroken out in 2 of them. And the games I didn't play in, we win. We win. They won. So yeah, it's good to know that I chose a good sport to play in high school and then never played again.
Yeah.
And yeah. Is there anything else?
I mean, yeah. So kind of weird that I'm here on this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to like a comic book sort of thing. So I got a couple comics. I didn't bring much cash with me because I didn't have much cash with me. So my dad was very generous enough to get me some cool books.
Yeah.
But I do have kind of a story. It's not really like, but so I was looking at this. Just my dad prefers this over like a comic convention because he's like, oh my god, like the comic convention's so huge, like it's so overwhelming. Like even though I prefer that more because there's like I feel like because in like the show I went to today, it's like a lot more tight spaced.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I don't have much freedom to walk around and just being like just so because I'm constantly bumping into people and like it's kind of so I was looking at this I ended up getting it. So this guy was selling this Evil Dead 2 DVD for like $3, and because I saw like I've never saw like the cover art before, and I was like I was so intrigued by it, but I ended up getting it. But I look on like the left side like by it, and he had a sign that said "Adult Movies. This is why I'm banned on eBay." and then I swear to God, I saw my dad browsing them.
Goddamn.
No, he was like actual like corn movies. He was just like, oh. It's like, ooh, good stuff.
Good stuff.
He like glanced at me too, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Do you have a wife? Like, goddamn.
Yeah, I guess you can't sell them on eBay. I guess. I just like that sticky note. Like, I'm banned on eBay. I'm banned on eBay.
Fucking tell why he's selling them there.
Yeah, at a comic.
I mean, those would be the type of people to get them. I guess.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Like if it was like a corn parody, I'd get it, but it was just like common. Like, okay, some of them looked like there was like themes, I guess.
Yeah.
Not that I like looked at them in depth like my father.
And like the thing with that kind of stuff is just like there's fucking porn on the internet. It's free. Why are you buying porn in 2023?
A DVD, like an old DVD too.
Old DVD of porn in 2023. What the fuck are you gonna do with that? Like,
you have a DVD player, Mike?
You just come over with it, dude. Do you have a DVD player, man?
It's not even like I know like back in the day they would have like discreet packaging. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, but they weren't.
Yeah, you can tell they've been used.
I don't know. I didn't look. I obviously did not look.
I'm hoping they weren't used.
Oh man, but like across from there's. I know I should save this story for with Isaiah because you wanted to do this for like a nerd vibe, but I saw a couple Power Rangers comics and they were ones I really wanted, and they were like these really cool covers that they're kind of like holographic-y, but they would it was like a pose where it would just you don't see like their head, but they would be in the position where they're holding the helmet like that, like kind of like a thing.
Yeah,
it's really badass, and I was like. And it had the green and the white ranger, and they were obviously they were both played by Jason David Frank, who you don't know, passed away a couple months ago, unfortunately, from the big S word, it was really sad, and I'm still very heartbroken about it.
Yeah.
But they were like $20 each, and I was like, I really can't spend money, and they accepted like cards and stuff, so I was like, so I could like so I was like, should I get it? And I said, you know what? I'm like, I know I'm not supposed to, I shouldn't spend money. But
when we're gonna have this chance again,
I have to do this for him. I'm doing this for my goat, so I was like, I'm getting both of them. So I grabbed them both, and I was like, "Do you guys take card?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, my guy who has like so nowadays like they have those like little devices. If you've probably been like a small business, you know what I'm talking like those white things you like stick your." He's like, "Well, he has that right now, and I'll hold on to these for you. You can come back." I'm like, "All right, cool." I wouldn't do that. And he's like, yeah. So as he was like backing these up, he's like, it was really sad about what happened. I'm like, yeah, I know. And he's like, you made a great decision. I was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those were ones I've wanted for like years. So I was like, and usually those ones go for like crazy money.
But yeah, it's good that you were able to get them.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't really see them like in person that much either. So I was like, and it was just obviously perfect with just the green and the white, like just having them both together as like a set. It was just perfect.
You might have said this, but I was kind of zoning out. I'm sorry, because I kind of do that sometimes. Did he do both green and white Power Ranger?
Yeah, he did. I think he did 5. He was green, white. He was red. He was Red Ranger twice. So basically, when you're Red Ranger, you're the leader. Yeah, Power Rangers lore. And then he was the Black Ranger. That was like the last color he got. Then he was all. So he was all 5 of those.
He was all of them.
Yeah.
I probably didn't hear you say one of them. Once again, I have selective feeling for no reason.
Okay. Green.
Yeah, green.
That was his first one.
Green.
When he first like showed up and and for context, like if people don't know, he was still like the same character he was playing. He just got new powers. That's what I'm just to make.
Okay. So he could be the same character.
He was the same
colors.
character. He was his Tommy Oliver. So he was still like the same guy.
Okay.
But he just got different powers and stuff. So he started off as green. He was the bad. He was the villain at first, but then he became the good guy. White Ranger, and then Red Zeo. And when these changed, it's usually because of like it's Power Rangers is like really weird. It's kind of like they although it's like very continuous, like the series just like ends and then like a new one starts.
Mm-hmm.
And usually it's a new cast and stuff. So it's not like it's still a continuation, but it's kind of like a reboot in a sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then he was the Red Zeo Ranger, and then then they did a new one, and then he was the Red Turbo Ranger for like a little bit, like not like a lot, and then he was the Black Dino Ranger, and that was like the last thing he did. But then like after that, he would do all the colors and like guest appearance. He would just do all those colors. Usually green, because green's the more popular one, and personally my favorite one.
Is he the one? Is green the color he's most affiliated with?
What?
Is green the color he's most affiliated with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that like you see like the most with like the big armor shield and stuff. So I know I shouldn't have saved that story for it because you wanted a nerd vibe with me and Isaiah talking about him.
Yeah, I don't think Isaiah is gonna do it.
But I just wanted to bring that up because I wanted to mention it at some point. But that's all I gotta say. It was an okay day. I don't like being up in the morning, but you know what? If it's for nerd like comic books, I'll be there. I actually when I talk about like with the adult films, kind of does make sense because I remember I'm kind of low key intrigued by it, but there's like this, and I saw a couple of them in like some boxes. There's like this series. It's called like Lady Death, but I swear to God, like every single one like cover I see of it is like super like down bad, like and I'm like I don't like is like I'm like is the story good or should I just get these because there's like pale goth women with white hair dressed in black, big hadunks, big honkers,
big honkers. Big bazonkers.
Like is this like should I?
Should I? Yeah,
it's like I read it for the articles.
I
read it for the story.
Oh, these come with images? No way. Damn, didn't know that.
I know, I saw a couple, so like you know what, that does make sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, who draws these? I'm like, is it a guy? Like, I would. I'm like really intrigued by it. I'm like, is it? Because like when you see something like, I'm like, is this a horror comic? Because if it's like a horror comic, I'd be interested in. But like, I'm like, is this? Does this actually exist? So we can just every cover is just down bad. Like I know some that like the girl's like naked. Like I know because I remember I was like browsing one and I saw they taped like the they taped her honker to censor
the tape.
yeah
X shape.
no it was like the square shape, not the X shape, but
okay.
yeah. So that's all I'm gonna say. It was a pretty good day though.
Yeah.
Had fun, and then as soon as I left, I messaged you. I'm like, yeah, and you were like kind of confused, like you were like, don't come over right now.
Because my parents had gone home from shopping.
Yeah,
And
I was like, no, I'm literally in Connecticut right now.
Yeah, because I didn't want you to arrive when they were like dealing with that shit, and just like get bombarded by like me getting bombarded by like, why is he here? You know, that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, just in case that you were like literally about to leave, because like, what did you message first?
Yeah, I did say yeah.
You messaged like.
Yeah, I'm about to leave. I'll be there soon.
Yeah, you messaged.
I know. Yeah, now that I'm looking back, I'm like, yeah, that's weirdly out of context. I thought I was leaving my house.
Yeah.
But no, I was like, you're like, no, like my parents are busy right now, and I was like, I'm still in Connecticut. That's what I meant by that.
Yeah.
I'm out of state right now.
I think we could have both said, things better in that situation.
Yeah, but we're gonna go do some stuff.
We're gonna do some stuff now.
You decide what you wanted to do first, or
we can decide off camera.
Yeah.
And let's have the comments decide.
Yeah. In the comments.